You have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And it's Detroit with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Tries the 9-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. Fox has gone 1 for 3 on the night. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with JB Bickerstaff. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Harris. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Duren. The layup off target. Here's Champagnie, pounded by Harris. Champagnie shot is off. And here's Detroit. It's a three-point game. Now here's Duren. Not a lot of room. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Fox against Cunningham. Here's Champagnie. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 4 on the clock. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. And Duren with the basket. On the assist by Cunningham. 8 points for Jalen Duren.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Here's Robinson, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Duren finds Cunningham. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17, and it's Fox missing.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Fires the 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. And here's Thompson for 3. He drops it from range.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Back to Vassell. Shoots over Thompson. Vassell can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Thompson outside. The 3-ball. And the Pistons, another 3.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pass to Champagny. Cunningham against Fox. Now here's Wembanyama. And that one's good. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now here's Harris. The D's right on him. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Now Thompson. Duren with a screen on Vassell. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Spurs trail by 3. Castle outside. Back to Fox. From deep. The rebound by Detroit. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Now here's Duren. 12 points for him. Harris left side. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Spins. And the shot goes down. Fox has got 7.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Harris passes to Thompson. Duren with a screen on Vassell. Thompson finds Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle a screen on Duren. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. 11 feet out. Thompson, no good. The Spurs have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. From the line. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Pistons, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Right now for Detroit, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Harper passes to Cornette. Duren with a steal. And it's Herter penetrating. And he jams it home with authority.
We love to see that from Herter. If teams are going to guard against his three-point ability, you have to make them pay and just blow by them.
Here's Harper. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Now here's Johnson, trailing by 8. 6 to shoot. From deep, Harper. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Herter. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist #5 here tonight.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Harper. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Olynyk with a screen on Herter. Johnson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hard to not love the intensity Johnson brings to the offense. He is always hunting for a shot.
Harris down low, working on Barnes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Karis LeVert's checked in for Duren. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Pistons lead by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Johnson a screen on Herter. Fox against Herter. And it's Fox penetrating. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And there it is, that speed of Fox, using it on that drive to pick up the foul in the process.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Free throw's good for Fox. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Johnson against Herter. Pass to Jenkins. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Harper. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Harper's got 5.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead, leading by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Isaiah Stewart, Holland out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Fox. Pass to Harper from the arc. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Jenkins. Huerter, a screen on Fox. Back to Huerter. Shoots over Harper. The 9-footer's on the mark. Huerter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Harper. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so it's Detroit with it. The Spurs making their last shot. Picked by Stewart. Huerter from long range. Harper pulls it in. Spurs trail by 3. Barnes finds Fox. Here's Cornette. Stewart defends. Cornette passes to Johnson. On the wing, Fox. Over Huerter. Always attacking Fox.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Huerter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And San Antonio with a change here too. Olynyk's checked in to the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Cavaliers, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Pistons have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Cunningham on the wing, covered by Johnson. From the corner, Robinson can't hit.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are sometimes that you miss.
Harper. Whoa!
Wow! Okay,
Unreal!
that's all it's done.
That's what they came for.
Wow.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Cunningham. Still no points. Powerful take from Cunningham.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
San Antonio with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. And it's Fox missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Holland. Now Thompson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Spurs trail by 3. Fox outside. Oh, Fox! No stopping him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Johnson. Knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Cunningham. Ooh, difficult shot for Cunningham in tight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Fox, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got his second basket. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Here's Robinson following the bucket by the Spurs. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Castle subbed in for Harper. And it's time now to look at who in this rookie class shot the best field goal percentage over the last month. Second, Dylan Harper, and of course Stephon Castle.
And these two guys just keep proving that they know how to pick their shots, not wasting chances on bad looks or pushing themselves too hard.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Castle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Cunningham with the ball. Fox picks him up for 3. Robinson. And again, the Pistons missing. San Antonio has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Three-pointer. Fox gets the 3-ball to go. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
The Pistons shooting only 36% during the second. Harris down low. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6 to stop the run, and he gets that one. Harris has got 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Fox. He's got 15. Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Pistons trail by 5. Harris on the wing. Buries it down low. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Castle. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duren's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And he nails the third. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over Harper. And it's Cunningham missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Duren. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Harper. That's short off the rim. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle outside. Wembanyama against Cunningham. Wembanyama, the pass to Harper, to the paint. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now Wembanyama, the 3. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Castle. There's Cunningham with a 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Now Wembanyama, covered by Duren. Castle outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harris finds Cunningham to win the cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
He does not get the second one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pistons trail by 10. Outside Robinson. They set the pick. 4-3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. 1:31 left in the second period. Duren against Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Detroit shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Harris left side. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so it's Detroit with it, following the bucket by the Spurs.
For now, over a decade, Harris has been getting buckets in this league. Another big night for Tobias.
With the step back. Wembanyama, the pass to Champagny. Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham passes to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Cade Cunningham with the flush.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Pass to Champagny. And here's Wembanyama. Over Duren. No good, a bit long that time. And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
I think for Detroit, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Pistons.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagny at the power forward.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Castle outside. From 11 feet away, good work defensively by Robinson. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
At the line for your Pistons.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Taking 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. San Antonio leading by 9. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Duren with a screen on Fox. Pass to Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Shoots. Harris misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside for Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham with the ball. 10 points for him. And it's in there.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Back to Fox. Let's go with a 3. Fox. That smooth lefty shot.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Duren. Now here's Thompson. Inside. Harris is double. There's Cunningham with a 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 5 assists in the game. Spurs lead by 11. Castle outside. Here's Champagny. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. With the crossover. And here's Harris outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Castle outside. Pass to Champagny. Here's Wembanyama. Duren with the rebound. Pistons trail by 11. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Fox. Thompson finds Robinson. And the jumper from the wing offline. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Castle. And the basket is good. Castle's got 9.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Harris outside. Six on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. And Thompson gets it to go. He's got 12.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Wembanyama against Duren. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Champagnie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 14. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harris. From deep. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. Duren with a steal. Harris against Fox. Here's Duren. Thompson outside. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Offensive board. Duren with a screen on Vassell. Back to Duren. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
No good on that one. Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Barnes is checked in. And he's good on the second. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Now here's Barnes. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Carefully making his selection, and then Barnes, oh, he commits completely.
Right side, Robinson. Thompson passes to Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, here's Harris. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Ooh, the answer from De'Aaron Fox.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Harris. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fox, that's good.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Harris on the wing. Rebound by San Antonio.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. San Antonio leading by 15. Now here's Fox. He's got 26. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And Detroit has possession. Outside Robinson. Thompson outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. Here's Jenkins. No made baskets yet. Pass to Duren. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Here's Harper.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And some changes here for Detroit. Levert's checked in for Thompson. And Herter's subbed in for Robinson. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Kelly Olynyk in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Jenkins. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And the dunk by Duren.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Harper. 9 points in the game. Pass to Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Stewart. And the layup falls. Stewart's gotten his second bucket.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And the Spurs shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Outside Barnes. Now here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. 1:44 left in the third. Here's Jenkins. Yet to see a basket. Duren, the pass to Levert. And a two-handed jam!
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Harper. He's got 9. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Harper misses. Well, Detroit's shooting has been great this game. 58%. And the dunk by Duren.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Barnes passes to Cornette. Here's Harper. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Levert passes to Stewart. Here's Jenkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barnes finds Johnson. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's San Antonio. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Karis LeVert is out there with Holland. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Cornette. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Great read that time from Fox, dropping a dime out of that two-man game.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. LeVert outside. Pass to Huerter. Launches it. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down.
Shoots off the step back. He's off on that one. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Holland. Now here's Stewart, covered by Johnson. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Huerter against Fox. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Cunningham finds LeVert. Stewart, a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Cunningham. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs lead by 15. Fox on the attack from deep. Harper. A rebound by Stewart. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Holland can't hit.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Down low. Cornette passes to Barnes. Here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Huerter.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox has the pump fake. Yeah, he's got that figured out.
Harris is checked in for Holland. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Harris against Barnes. Harris right side. Stewart, a screen on Barnes. And again, the Pistons missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Fox. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Stewart finds Harris to end the run.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he takes that one up and powers it through. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
It's Huerter on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Fox. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Pistons trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, and man, he's pretty effective.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Johnson a screen on Herter. Fox deciding where to go with it. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fox has got 41.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Cunningham outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Herter. Spurs lead by 18. The 3 from Barnes. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 11. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's, and so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Fox double team from deep. Harper. Good D by Cunningham.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Pulls up at the elbow. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Fox outside. Back to Barnes. Pass to Harper. Here's Johnson, and he knocks down the 10-footer. And the Spurs lead by 20.
That is a shot that Johnson continues to do damage with. His mid-range game is evolving before our eyes. Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Fox. For 3. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
To the inside, Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Pistons trail by 20. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Robinson. Fires from deep, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now here's Fox. Fox double team. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama screen. And Harper good for 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Harris is doubled. Now Thompson. Duren with a screen on Johnson. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. For San Antonio, Champagnie. He's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Now here's Fox. Here's Champagnie. He buries it from 3. Champagnie's got 9 points here in the second half.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Duren finds Harris. Thompson with a screen. And again, it's Detroit converting.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Fox against Cunningham. Fox double team. From about 19, Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Cunningham outside. Harris left side. Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Vassell outside, back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Whether he's the ball handler or the screener, Wemby is scary in the pick and roll.
Pistons trail by 21. Outside Robinson. Harris outside. Fox against Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Robinson from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Vassell outside. The shot's good.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Robinson. Back to Thompson. For 3, here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Fox. Double team on Fox. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Duren, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, flat out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Now here's Cunningham. Back to Harris. And the Pistons, another 3.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Spurs lead by 19. Fox outside. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Now here's Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Fox, that's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Vassell outside. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Duren, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that 1 or 2 players just have to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, Duren.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill.